Hey everyone, I wanted to make a video about my plant haul today since I'm really excited about what I was able to get for $22. I did visit two different nurseries in southern Florida today. Issac Farms, which is in Miami. I picked up these plants here, these 4 plants on the left, and then these 2 on the right. I picked up from Perfect Choice Nursery. I think it's in Southwest Ranches, Florida. And the pot. So these are my clearance finds at Perfect Choice. The pot and all of the plants in it was only $5, which is amazing because normally the pot itself would be more than all of the plants together. And then this really interesting find was only $1. I believe it's a Black Prince Echeveria, and it's weird. Some of them, there's a couple of, that's completely normal plant here, completely normal plant here. And then these 2, I guess they're 2. It could be only 1. It might end up being a crested one because the stems are connected. I'll have to wait till it grows out a bit more to see. But these 2 do not have rosettes on the top. So you can see it's just leaves kind of fanned out over the top. I've never seen this type of growth before. Same on this one, so leaves just over the top where the rosette should be. There are maybe, no, those don't even have rosettes either. So it's this strange leaf pattern that I probably would have purchased if it wasn't on clearance for $1, but it was on clearance for $1. So obviously, you know, I had to have this. Even for just the normal plants on there, that's a really good price. So this pot was the real find here. Full of all different types of plants. Obviously, they don't look great. They've been stretched out because they weren't placed in good sunlight, which is why it was on clearance. But you can see there's a Kalanchoe, there's a Gasteria, there's a couple of Echeveria in there, another Black Prince, some Graptosedum, even a cactus, 2 little pieces of cactus down there. Might be rat tail cactus, I'm not sure. And then here on the side here, Crassula. I love these. This one's the one that looks, I think, the worst, but the top still looks good. So I will be able to cut this off and reroot it. Probably got that just in time before the rotted piece traveled further down the plant. But yeah, this is a really great find. Even this one hanging off here, we'll obviously have to chop and prop that. Probably most of them I will leave in the pot for now, just because there's a lot of baby plants. So moving over here, I can't help it when it comes to Haworthia, especially these. Issac Farms has really good Haworthia Berry right now. I already have a few of these, but I had to get these too, especially this one, which is about to flower. I've been looking for another Haworthia that's about to flower because one of my existing ones are about to, and I want to see if I can cross-pollinate them. So hopefully they flower at the same time, but those are just beautiful. Leaf windows are great. I wanted to pick up another group of sedum to go with the sedum that I have in front. So these can be full sun, so I'm gonna get them out there, but those are really pretty. Really full also. I think those were $4, and then this one was like $1.95. A couple of ghost plants that have really pretty variegation on them. I already have a bunch of these also, but they were just calling out to me, so I needed to have them. So yeah, for $22, I'm pretty impressed with my purchases for the day. So this bowl really needs some cleanup, so let's get in on that. I'm gonna snip off that dead flower stem to start. Maybe deal with this Kalanchoe. It's leaning. I think I'm just gonna try to prop it up. I want to cut as few of them as I need to. Obviously this one hanging over, it's got a rotted stem, needs to be cut, but this should propagate pretty easily. Paying attention to the nodes here is important, so you can see cutting it right underneath the node is a really good place because it will shoot out roots from that node, so that shouldn't be an issue. And then I think the top of this one we can save also, and not that leaf. The leaves on this are really hard to propagate anyway. You really need a good stem cutting, but that one's pretty good. So I think that one should be able to root. Again, it's right under a node. And then I'm gonna have to cut off that stem, maybe down to the bottom. It's possible that the stem itself could regrow. Yeah, because there are parts of it that aren't too bad. The rest of this is going to be garbage, though. You can see there's rotted spots on it. There is some green, so maybe we could save part of it if we cut off the rotted. We'll try. Why not? It's worth a try. I've seen succulents do weirder things. Yeah, you do need to make sure, though, that the part that you're able to get off has green inside, and yeah, if it's brown, it's no good and there's no chance. So worth a try, just sticking it back in the soil. I'll probably do that with some of the stems that I cut off, especially those ones that have roots on them already, since there's a few in here that do. This one, I think I might just want to leave that one in there also and prop it up. That one that's super long needs to be cut, so that's what we're going to do next. Wow, this is long, all the way down in there. And it has roots growing at the bottom, so I'm going to cut down into here. We might leave the roots rooted into the soil. Oh, let me grab that again. Yeah, so we're not going to leave it like that, obviously. We're going to take a cutting here. I might chop up this stem just again to see if it's possible to get any growth off of it. I mean, we have it. If we're going to throw it out anyway, we might as well try. But the top of this is a good plant, so I'm just going to take off some of the leaves on the bottom, so that way the plant that grows isn't super stretched out. And then obviously all of those leaves are opportunities for more propagation too. The leaf down here, that one's no good. And let's see what we can do with the rest of this stem. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut that down pretty low also. And again, the lower portions, I'm just gonna leave them in the dirt to see if they can grow anything. But this is another pretty good one. Has a little bit of spots on it, but it doesn't look so unhealthy that it won't grow. This one I think will, oh no, this one is in here pretty weird. Let me see if I can show you. So I thought it was just down in the soil right here, but if you can see, it's rooted and then curves back around, and the actual stem for it is all the way back here. So what I think I'm going to do is cut it down here. Since it's already rooted in the soil there, I'm going to add more soil over it, and hopefully that just stays in that place and get out this big awkward root that's cutting across the plant. So I'm going to cut it there. Hopefully we'll get a new plant out of that, and then we'll have this, you know, remove this extra stem portion in the middle. Okay, so let's start doing that. Take out some of the extra leaves on the bottom first, and let's see where is a good place to cut it. Yeah, down in here. So you can see that that's still standing up. Once I add some more soil to the top, you can even see more roots on the bottom, so I think that that one will be fine. And then I'll just take out this long awkward root. What a mess all of this is, and cut that down toward the bottom too. Get that out of there. And we do have, see, this one I'm gonna replant also, because we do have, look at the root growth on there. So it's possible that that'll grow some more plants too. So I'm trying to maximize the number of plants that we can get out of this. This Echeveria looks like it could be okay if I put some more soil in. And then we got those baby plants at the bottom. I don't really want to mess with them too much. And I think if I put more soil all around it, it should lift up some of the plants a little bit, make them a little bit more stable. There's some leaves in the back here. Some that might work for propagation and some that might not. Let's see this one. Oh, this one's good. We got roots on that one. So probably shouldn't have pulled that one out, but if I'm going to put soil down, I'll probably put that on top. And then let's look at this cactus here. Let's see. Might just lay that over the side. And then the stem of this is kind of falling out, but cactus generally root pretty easily, so I think I'll be able to root that again after I fill it up with some more soil. All right, let's look and see what else we have in here. Some plants at the bottom. I don't know if I want to take those out though. You can see these little cute little plants. And they look to be doing just fine in this messy bowl. Next to our roots there. So also some more roots, but I could just cover those ones up with soil. And I really want to keep these little plants down here surviving, so I don't want to mess with their roots too much by pulling them all out and then putting them back in. And then all of these we'll get to replant too, and then try to propagate the leaves.
Okay, so this has been cleaned up a little. You can still see that there's the cut stems and, you know, some of the stretched out plants. But as I mentioned, I'm just gonna let it ride like this for a while since the plants were doing okay. So we're gonna wait till see new growth, and then I'll probably take it out and do an entire rearrangement. But for now, for a $5 clearance purchase, thinking this is looking pretty good.
And I also just wanted to show off this beautiful Haworthia Berry roots while I'm repotting. They just look really great. And the plant itself is so nice. It's got really good leaf windows. It's just a beautiful plant. So this is why I can't help but buy these every time I go to Issac Farms.
Subscribe to learn more.